Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Saturday update. You can see temperatures mainly in the low 40s. Of course, a little bit colder in Owego down to 38 degrees. Overall, we expect pretty decent weather over the next several days. We could see some light sprinkles or a shower across northeastern lower Michigan, maybe one slipping down into the Thumb area or Saginaw Valley. But overall, looks like very little precipitation, if any. Most places will be dry. Will be cool with highs only around 50 today, maybe low 50s for Sunday and Monday. And then as we get into Tuesday, I think we have a chance to get temperatures back up closer to 60 as high pressure moves off to the east, and that'll get our winds to come out of the south-southwest, and that'll be a precursor of a significant storm. It looks like they'll be coming this way by midweek, and we'll take a look at that in just a second. If we take a look at the satellite view this morning, you see some of the low clouds across southeast lower Michigan over into southwest Ontario will continue to move off to the east, and that'll clear out. And we got a weak trough that's dropping down across Ontario into northeast lower Michigan. And that'll bring a few scattered sprinkles or showers, mainly off to our north. Some of it could be mixed with sleet or maybe even a touch of wet snowflakes. If we look at radar, you can see that activity off in the Northland. Again, most of it will stay there and move off to the east. And to look at the forecast map for 1 o'clock today, you can see that trough dropping down towards the state, bringing some of that scattered activity. But high pressure system with the winds coming out of the northwest should help to push that activity off to the east, and we'll have more in the way of sunshine, I think, this afternoon versus this morning. Again, it'll be chilly with highs only near 50. And by Monday morning, we expect high pressure to move off to the east. We'll get a clockwise wind flow beginning to come out of the south-southwest, and that'll moderate temperatures at least into the low 50s for Sunday, maybe mid-50s on Monday, possibly near 60 on Tuesday. But this big trough out west will be digging and moving off to the east, and as it does, we expect a pretty strong storm to develop and move off to the west of the state, and that could bring a pretty significant rain system here as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, maybe some thunderstorms, and more importantly, we could see some pretty strong winds. If we look at the forecast map for Thursday, you can see a very deep low pressure system that will move across Wisconsin into the UP, 976 millibars, or about 28.8 inches of mercury. So a very strong fall storm. And as it does, that's going to pull a lot of moisture up ahead of a cold front. And we're going to have a good soaking rain as it looks like right now. It's still got quite a few days to watch this system, but the potential is there for a significant amount of rain, maybe even a severe thunderstorm risk. One is showing up well to our south, and we'll have to watch later forecasts on that. If we look at the precipitation amount off the GFS, you can see most of the state picking up at least a ½ inch to an inch of rain, with over an inch of rain across northwest lower Michigan back into the UP and Wisconsin. And again, we'll continue to watch the trends in the models. The European just a little bit less, but most areas picking up a solid ½ inch even on that model as well. If we look at the WPC, they also predict a very significant area of between 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain across all of lower Michigan. So the confidence is quite high in this system that we're going to get some pretty good rains. But more importantly, we have a severe weather outbreak potential here as we get into Thursday. This is 5 days away, and this is significant that this large of an area is already being depicted as a severe weather risk this far out. That shows the confidence in the Storm Prediction Center on the strength and the possibility of the storm. You'll see these numbers go up. Maybe the areas move or shrink a little bit. But as we get closer to the event, we're going to see, I think, a higher probability of severe weather off to our southwest. And more importantly for the state of Michigan, for the MAC area and our growers, could be the significant winds that will move in Wednesday night into Thursday especially. And you can see these are 50 to 58 knot, or 50 to 58 knot wind possibilities across the area, and that would translate to about 50 to 62 mile-an-hour winds. And if we take a look, zoom into the state of Michigan, you can see right across much of south central lower Michigan, we could see wind gusts around 50 to 60 miles per hour. If this is correct, certainly 40 to 50 mile-an-hour winds look like a good possibility. And with all that rain, that could certainly knock down a lot of corn if that were to occur. Thanks for stopping by and have a great weekend, and 73s to all.